Hi there, Brian Conway here from achievesuccess.co.uk and welcome to 4 Minute Friday. Now in this week's 4 minutes of sales tips, I want to give you a simple strategy on how to stand out from the crowd. Now we as individuals, we like to think we are special, we are unique after all, and as a business owner, if you run and own a business, you like to think your business is special, and therefore as salespeople, we've got to make our prospective customers feel special, and that's one of the key things that'll help you stand out from your competitors. And the way to do that quite often is just to focus on a niche, or as our Americans would say, get an itch, but that does sound like something you should probably scratch, but get a niche, focus on a niche, or focus on a vertical, focus on a very specific industry with all your sales and marketing activities. Now, I bring this up this week, as always, because it's something that happened during the week in a conversation I had with a prospective client of my own, where we were talking about how their go-to-market strategy, and they have focused on a few very specific industries, a few very specific niches, to the point where even their website, they've created, technically there wouldn't be subdomains, but like a sub-website for each of the markets that they are focusing on. So when you go to that website, it is all about that industry. All their products and propositions and services are all focused, and the language is all around that industry. So a viewer from that industry, a client or customer working in that industry, is going to come to that web page, for example, and just recognize the fact that this is a company that offers services that are relevant to my business. Now, if we take that the next step with regards to you as salespeople, that means that then you need to be talking about that industry and things that are going on in that industry. So you need to have industry insight, and then you can tie your marketing and your sales activity together much more effectively. Now, this is one of the things I do talk about in situational fluency. I talk a lot about understanding your client's market within which they operate, so you can use their language. That's one of the easiest ways of building and developing relationships, is to talk their language. But if you can understand a little bit about what's going on not only in their business but also in the industry which they work, then you start to bring some insight. You can start to relate how technology, for example, is working in their sector, how it's enabling their business. You can talk about who the players are, what they've done, what the pressures and challenges and business drivers are that are pressing on that industry. And you're talking their language then and relating to them. And if you're relating to somebody, that makes them feel special. And if they feel special by the way that you interact with them, you will look to be different and special as well. So that's how you can make yourself stand out from the crowd. So that's my quick tip for this week, just to encourage you to really be more industry-led rather than product-led or your company-led. Think about your customers. Remember, everything's all about satisfying our customers' needs, not our needs, our customers' needs. And when we do that, then we are successful as well. So talk their language. Focus on a niche or a vertical and make sure that you understand that industry. And I guarantee you'll start to see significantly greater rapport develop between you and your clients. And so that builds a relationship that ultimately goes on to give you significantly greater sales. So that's it. This has been 4 Minute Friday. I'm Brian Conway, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. In the meantime, just have a great week ahead of you, selling and closing business. See you then. Bye-bye.